When you hear the Great Wall of China, your mind probably jumps to this endless line of stones snaking over hills and mountains, stretching so far it seems to disappear into the horizon. And that's pretty accurate. It's one of the most iconic, impressive, and downright massive structures ever built. But the Great Wall isn't just one wall, and it's definitely not just a cool place for a tourist photo. It's a mix of history, warfare, engineering, and legend. And today, we're breaking it all down. No fluff, just facts. Let's start with what it actually is. The Great Wall isn't a single continuous wall. It's a collection of walls, trenches, towers, and fortresses built over centuries, even millennia, by different Chinese dynasties. Altogether, the total length of all sections adds up to over 13,000 miles. That's more than 5 times the distance from New York to Los Angeles. It stretches from the Yellow Sea in the east to the Gobi Desert in the west, crossing mountains, valleys, rivers, and deserts. So why build it? The original idea was defense. Northern China was constantly under threat from nomadic tribes like the Xiongnu, Mongols, and others. The early walls started going up as far back as the 7th century BCE, but the big push came during the Qin dynasty around 221 BCE. That's when Emperor Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor, ordered several regional walls to be connected into one long barrier to keep invaders out and unify his empire. This was the same guy who built the Terracotta Army, so yeah, he liked building big things. But the version of the wall that most people recognize today, the brick and stone sections winding like a dragon over the mountains, mostly comes from the Ming dynasty between the 14th and 17th centuries. After a brutal invasion by Mongols, the Ming emperors got serious. They built stronger, more permanent walls with towers for archers, signal beacons to send smoke or fire messages, and garrisons to house soldiers. Construction was rough. The wall was built by soldiers, peasants, and prisoners. Conditions were brutal, especially in the mountains. There's even a saying, every stone laid cost a life. It's estimated that hundreds of thousands of workers died during construction, and some were buried inside the wall itself. Today, people love to say you can see the Great Wall from space. Let's clear that up. No, not with the naked eye. From low Earth orbit, it's hard to see without aid because the wall is relatively narrow and blends in with the natural landscape. So it's a cool myth, but not quite true. Still, the wall's scale is no joke. Some sections are over 25 feet tall and 30 feet wide enough for horses or even small carts to move along the top. Many parts snake across ridges, so steep it feels like you're climbing stairs to the clouds. The steepest parts are practically vertical. Over time, the wall became more than just a military defense. It served as a psychological barrier, a symbol of protection, but also of division. It marked the boundary between the civilized Chinese world and the barbarian lands beyond, at least from the empire's point of view. It was also a place of trade and control. Soldiers patrolled it, messengers ran along it, and tax collectors used it to monitor goods moving in and out. Fast forward to today, the Great Wall is one of the most famous landmarks in the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Tourists from around the globe flock to walk along its most popular sections, like Badaling and Mutianyu near Beijing. These areas have been restored and are pretty accessible. But if you're feeling adventurous, there are wild, crumbling stretches deep in the countryside where you can hike in near silence and imagine what it was like centuries ago. But here's the thing, not all of the wall has survived. Many parts have eroded, collapsed, or been dismantled over time. Some bricks were stolen by villagers to build homes. Nature is constantly wearing it down, and preservation is an ongoing challenge. Still, large portions remain, and efforts to protect and restore the wall continue. The Great Wall isn't just a pile of ancient bricks. It's a symbol of China's history, resilience, and identity. It reflects the ambition of emperors, the labor of millions, and the fear and determination of a civilization trying to protect itself. And in a strange way, it also shows how connected we all are. Because today, people from every corner of the world come to stand on it, walk its paths, and wonder at how something so old, so massive, and so human could still be standing. So next time you see a picture of the wall, or even better, get to walk along its winding spine, remember, this isn't just an old fortress. It's one of humanity's greatest architectural achievements, built stone by stone, step by step, by hands that never imagined we'd still be talking about it today. And yet, here we are,